Bad boys, what you gonna do? No, 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 no. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Thank you for joining me once again. Today we're going to be doing a review on a pretty cool tool that I really like. It's called the Lumin8 Full Spectrum, you guys. Lumin8 came out with this amazing 4-foot LED light bar, you guys. And I want to give you guys a review on it because I've actually been using it for a couple months now. With that being said, I do want to give you guys a fair warning to let you know that nobody's paying me for this. This is absolutely my own opinions, and everybody's going to have their own, especially people that have already used it. Now, I do want to go through some of the things that Lumin8 specifies about the Lumin8 light bar. First of all, it's a 995 plus CR white light. 1P68 waterproof. It is app control. The LED or the battery will last up to 5 hours. It has a Type-C charging port, a Lumin8 plate, a gooseneck, and it is also remote controlled, you guys. So with that all being said, there's a couple things that I want to go through and talk to you guys a little bit about what I have experienced over the time that I've had the light. First and foremost, light is actually pretty big. It's actually a decent size, especially when you're trying to either do a full body shot, whether it's video or photography, or just trying to do something interesting. It allows for 4 feet, you guys. I mean, it's really bright for what it is. So let's talk about now some of the things that it includes. First of all, it includes tripod. As we said, it's a Lumin8 plate. It includes a gooseneck, a tool for the gooseneck. So something there on the go for you. Type-C cable and a Type-C port charger, as well as a remote control, you guys. So we're going to talk about these, and for the reason being that some of these tools are really well and some of them are not. First one is going to be the tripod legs, you guys. Tripod legs really disappointed me because I like these due to the fact that they're small, they're tiny, and they're very portable to put on the bottom of this light. Now, the downside of this is that they fall. The light is way too heavy for these tripods, and it really sucks because when you're on the go and you want to just stick something up, it may not stand. Now, I'm going to put this down here, you guys. I'm going to lay it on all tripods, and you're going to hear that fall, right? So that's one of the downsides with the Lumin8s that I dislike at this point in time. Now, does it necessarily have to do with leveling or anything of that sort? I'm going to say no. I've tried it on flat levels. I've tried it on clear levels. I've tried it on unelevated levels, and the Lumin8 itself does not stand. Now, I have had a couple of the stands stay put and good. Other ones just keep fighting me, and it sucks, especially when I purchase 5 and I want to use all 5 of them for a video shoot or a photo shoot, whatever it may be. Now, let's continue on to some of these downsides, right? The Type-C cable and the port that come with it are the only way you can charge the light itself. And the reason I say that is I've tried different ports and nothing happens. I've tried different wires, it won't charge. I've tried everything, and I have. The only way that they will charge is by using this Type-C and this port. Now, I don't know if it's because it's a fast charger or not, but I've tried other ones that are also fast chargers, and I still run into the same issue of it has to be this particular charging port and pack. Now, why that is, I still don't know. Now, there is more downsides to this. Lumin8 likes to say that you can charge this on the go, but that's a problem if you're using the tripod that comes with it. At the bottom of the Lumin8, in order for you to screw this, you screw this on at the bottom. In order for you to be able to charge it, you have to screw that same top off. So, let's say, for example, if you're out and about and you're shooting with a tripod on, you can't take off the cap so that you can charge it. You have to take off the stand. Now, technically, they're not lying. They're not being misconceiving about what they're doing. But if you were to use it on one of their plates and a gooseneck and you had it on a stand, then yes, you could charge it. Technically, you could charge it. You screw that off. You charge it as you're using it. But if that's not the case, if you're not using any of this and you're just out there, like I said, you put it on a tripod and you're having it stand somewhere, you can't charge it. You have to take it out, take it off, and charge it. This remote control for me is pretty good. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do with the other buttons that it has. It turns on, all that kind of stuff. It has some different options of colors. Now the problem is that Lumin8 marketed that it was app controlled. The app is a complete mess, and I'm being very honest, you guys. When I pulled it up, one of the biggest problems with Lumin8 is that they had all these variations of different lights that you can connect to. Lumin8 was one of them. But with that being said, every time I turned off the Lumin8, it disconnected. The app wouldn't work. I had to reconnect. It takes forever to reconnect. I just couldn't do it. The other problem on top of that was that we were unable to connect all of them at the same time. So if I connected all 5 of them, I had to control each one individually. That is a huge downfall, you guys. That is a huge downfall, especially for those that spend all that money to have 5 of them, right? If I wanted them all one color, I want to be able to do that on my phone. If I wanted them to pulse to music, I want all 5 of them to do it, not one at a time, you guys. And that was a huge downfall. Now, I will give credit to Lumin8 because recently on their website, they just released saying that they are working with a new company to upgrade that app. Now, I'm crossing my fingers on that, and I really hope that Lumin8 comes out with something bigger and better, because this small control gives me just a little bit of the colors that I was promised when I purchased this. The app does have amazing colors. They do have a setup. You can do some presets on there, which is super cool, but to only be able to handle one Lumin8 was the biggest downside to me. Purchasing 5, I want to be able to use all 5. I want them all one color or pulsing. I want to be able to do that, you guys. Now, you guys, one of the cool things, some of the cool good things with it is battery life. Now, I know Lumin8 likes to say that it's 5 hours at full output. I've actually tried it out for longer than that, and they've continued to go. We did set up these lights at a friend's house. We were able to use them for, I mean, quite a while, you guys, with the max output, which is a phenomenal, because if you're out there shooting for a couple hours, one of the things that you don't want to have to worry about is about connecting this and having to charge it. For you to have a full charge on these, it takes about 3 hours on a Type-C, which is not bad for the amount of time you get in return for that. All right, you guys, so for my final thoughts, I know this is a question that many of you are going to ask, and I'm just going to answer this: should you buy it, should you not? My answer is, if you are okay with all these small little factors coming into play, then purchase it. If you're not, and you know it's going to become a frustration, then do not purchase it. That's very straightforward as it gets, you guys. I personally like them for the fact that even after those little things, they do work. They're great lights. They're really bright. As you guys can see, we're actually using one of these currently on set for this lighting, right? Looks good. You guys probably would have never seen that, but that's what it is, you guys. And to be able to light this up, right, you need this underneath here, or you're trying to light somebody up. You don't necessarily need a full Godox or any of the, or aperture lights or any of that sort. You're really able to use the full frame of this light, whichever way you're going to use them. But going back to that, you guys, it's your full prerogative whether you're okay with these small little things that I brought up. It does come with all these set of tools, which I'm really happy about, because I don't have to go to a hardware store and buy any of this. It all comes included, you guys. With that being said, you guys, thank you guys once again for coming to the channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below, and let me know what you guys want to see next, and we'll see you guys on the next video.